We have been in your shoes. We understand the challenges and we understand the solutions. We have over 100 years of experience in the environmental health and safety space. We have been leaders in organizations who have achieved great things. We have Green Cross Award winners. We have Distinguished Safety to Service Award winners. We have been recognized by the International Visual Literacy Association with a Special Contribution Award. We've served on the board of the National Safety Council. We've been involved in various safety organizations for a long time and from many different dimensions. We have helped our clients understand the value of visual literacy, especially in the area of hazard recognition and risk management. We've helped clients improve their hazard recognition process by over 30%. We have been where you are. Let me give you an example. We have worked with a global industrial manufacturer who was focused on improving their hazard recognition through what they called a Find It, Fix It program. After training a number of their workers in visual literacy, they went back out into their work area and they examined that work area for hazards that they had not previously identified. They found over 200. Their risk score went up by over 30%. And these were all hazards that were really right in front of them, but they just no longer saw them. They became so familiar and part of the background, they didn't see them any longer. But as a result of their visual literacy training, they had the opportunity to be able to identify those hazards, and those hazards became part of their risk register and were mitigated as a result. Many companies stall in their safety performance. They make rapid improvements, but then the gains get more difficult to achieve over time. Those companies are looking for something new, something innovative that can help spur their progress further and make gains that they are no longer making. Improving hazard identification is one of the most proactive things that we can do. If we are good at identifying hazards before we have an incident, we save the pain and the agony associated with that incident, and we learn as a result. So the better we are at hazard recognition, the better we will be in being proactive in achieving our safety results. Our goal is to prevent injuries, especially those that are life-altering. We help address common issues that organizations face, like companies that are reactive versus being proactive, addressing hazards only after the incidents occur. New processes, equipment, or workflows that introduce hazards that employees struggle to see. Non-routine tasks or emergency scenarios that have unique risks that are often overlooked during standard training. You know what doesn't work is doing the same thing that we've always done. Encouraging our workers and ourselves to look harder and not smarter. Relying upon checklists and audits in order to be able to be confident that we've captured everything that we need to capture. We need a new set of tools. We need a new capability to be able to see the reality of the environment, that we're dealing with. We need a different way to be able to look and really see what's there. And that's what visual literacy offers us. So let me show you what does work. Seeing is a learned behavior. We can teach workers structured and disciplined processes in order to be able to see the reality of their environment more clearly. The art of seeing art provides a framework that we can utilize in the workplace that moves us from just looking at something to really seeing the details around us. In order to really see what is there, we must slow down and move from just looking to observing, and from observing to really seeing the details, as the left side of the triangle illustrates. Applied to a safety process like hazard recognition, we can see how the process focuses on identifying the hazard, understanding the associated risk, and taking action that is appropriate and meaningful. This, along with the other tools associated with visual literacy, gives us the opportunity to dramatically improve what we see and take the actions that are necessary to create a safe working environment and safe lives. Successful organizations are those that look for new and innovative solutions. They're looking for things that will help drive them to that next level of safety performance. And those solutions tend to be proactive in nature, not just working harder to understand things that have already happened, but understand the risk that exists within the organization so we can take care of that risk before it turns into an incident. We also focus on engaging our employees through training them to be more effective in how they look at the reality of their work environment, their pathway to work, their life at home, so they also can see the risk before it causes an incident to occur. Let me give you one more example of how visual literacy has been applied inside of a global Tier 1 automotive manufacturer who is focused on improving not only their behavior-based safety program, but their hazard recognition program as well. Combined with a renewed emphasis on hazards and conditions reporting, the client experienced a rapid increase in the number of hazards identified and how quickly they were addressed. The client also reported that visual literacy created an aha moment for their people who were trained and changed the way they saw things on the shop floor. We have a unique set of tools that can be easily applied and improve your ability to see the hazards around you. These tools are grounded uniquely in art education, and we use art and museums to deliver the training in a workshop format. This makes us unique in providing an educational experience and a unique way to learn tools that apply to our work in safety. I would encourage each of you to learn more about visual literacy. Check out our website, attend a workshop, see how learning to see matters in our ability to be able to identify the hazards around us and take action before the incident occurs.